Right, so people, had to go to the police station today because of these parents and their kids and everything. And this is what I got given. Community protection written warning. Telling me that the reason why they've given me this warning is conduct as follows. They're alleging that I've used foul language and intimidating behaviour towards children who walk past Brecon. Yes, that's where I live, but I'm not giving you my exact number. And or play ball games directly outside. And videoing children and posting said videos online without permission, causing parents to be concerned for the safety of their children. Well, neither of those are strictly illegal. And this prick of a police officer says, "Oh, you've given a verbal warning regarding your behaviour on the 15th, 11th, 24, and told if the behaviour continued without sufficient reason, and sufficient reason being, right, that what they deem as sufficient reason and what I deem as sufficient reason are two totally bloody different things." Okay. And they're saying I'm the one, the bad guy. The only interaction I've actually had since with these kids, really, to be honest, is the one with the two dogs, mothers, and the two dogs, the mothers and the older sister, as we all know. They're saying that that's why they're issuing me this, because of that incident. And saying I cannot approach any children who are playing any activities, well, they say sporting activities, right, near to the flats. Not to use foul, abusive or intimidating behaviour to anyone. Yeah, right. And not to record children playing sports activities and posting recordings on social media. Well, do you know what, right? And this is where I draw the line, okay? I carry a body camera. That. Right? I carry that for my own safety and my own security. If any kids get caught on said body camera, then 99% of the time they're not actually going to get, in a matter of speaking, they're not going to get anything come of it. But if they're there swearing at me and abusing me and everything else, like they have been, then I will record them. And I will report them. Especially since these little cherubs think they're going to come and play ball back here. No, they're not. Because they want me to stay away from them. They've got to stay away from me. I live here. They don't. They can go play elsewhere. This is what I said to the police officer who gave me this absolute bit of nonsense. Him. And I will let you listen to the recorded content in just 1 second. I'll see if I can switch this over. Right.
Yeah. My mum was on her way as well, but she's to the bathroom.
Now, when I said about my mum being on the way, my mum is my appropriate adult. Therefore, they should not have really have commenced any of this without her being there. But they insisted and denied me having my appropriate adult in the room.
She was going to come with me, but she had to go to the toilet and rather. That's fine.
Do apologise about all the noise just there. That's because I had the voice recorder, dictaphone thingy, in my pocket and it was bashing against my keys.
Transparency or anything like that.
Yeah.
This ain't an interview or anything like that. It's not your number or anything like that.
Right.
You are free to do what you want.
Okay.
Obviously, I discussed with you last time. I came to your house, didn't I? I spoke about what's going on.
Yeah.
I tried to tell you last time what should have been going on, what you shouldn't be doing. I appreciate, obviously, you've got your own gripes about them doing what they're doing, playing football and the rest of it.
Yeah.
But I said to you last time, in terms of them playing football, no ball games, I get that's the rule in place.
Yes.
But that's for the House Association to enforce. That doesn't necessarily give you the right to constantly confront these children in the way.
I've asked them, like, you know, I've been nice.
Yeah.
I've been nice to them.
Yeah.
And, you know, and I said, can you stop kicking the balls against the building, against the windows and everything else? And they just continue to do it.
But this isn't, I get your frustration, but this isn't for you to then turn this into a crusade where it's only you taking action against them that constantly confronting them. If you've got complaints about ball games, you need to go to South Essex Homes.
I've been to South Essex Homes.
That's for them to deal with. They're not doing
South Essex Homes told me, gather evidence, which what I've done.
I've also worked in South Essex Homes, and they've said that they've told you to stop videoing the children.
Yeah, I'm not videoing the children no more.
Okay. But you're still posting stuff on your YouTube account, aren't you?
And the only thing I posted was
after I said not to.
was the two women having a go at me right up in my face and everything. You know, that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's because you're confronting them children.
I've asked those children, again, like I said, please do not like kick the balls
what I need you to understand
against the walls, windows and everything else. You know, because like what I need them to understand is, if they smash my window, right?
Say if that happens, then obviously you report.
They kick those balls so hard that
you need to. So what I'm
you know.
What I need to understand is them playing balls is not your issue. That is South Essex Homes, and that's for them to deal with.
Yeah, and I've said,
for them to take action.
Yeah, and I've said as well,
it's not for you to take action.
You know,
it's not for you to confront them.
I've asked them not to kick the balls against the walls of the windows.
So according to the police, right, I'm not even now allowed to ask these kids to refrain from kicking the balls against my windows. And if they do so and they smash the windows, there you go. I rest my case. The police are on the side of these mothers and the children, and they're not respecting people like me. People like me who have to live on this estate and do what we have to do.
So, I'm going to read out some conditions now to stop this going on, because this is completely getting ridiculous and escalating. So I'm going to read out, this is a community protection warning.
Yeah.
And I'm serving it to you, and there's certain conditions which I need you to stick to, because if you don't, then it's going to come back on you. Before I read out the warning, I've said this many times, I said this to you last time, I'm saying to you now.
Yeah.
You cannot keep approaching these children and videoing them and posting.
But
Them playing football is not your issue, okay? Now, I get you've got frustrations about it, but you have to
Yeah.
know, all you can do about that is keep going to the House Association and tell them.
But if
That doesn't give you the right to keep
what I'm trying to say is, right, if South Essex Homes tell me to gather evidence, how am I supposed to gather the evidence?
The issue with that now is the police issue, and if it's
Yeah.
the police matter, what you're intimidating those children. That's what all the children are saying. You're intimidating them, intimidating behaviour, and they're feeling threatened. So whatever
They're feeling threatened.
They're children, yes, they're children.
They're feeling threatened.
So
They're not, I'm not the one that's going kicking balls against their windows, doing damage and stuff, am I? You know? Pardon? Yeah.
So what yourself?
Right.
What you don't want is allegations of harassment against the children.
Yeah.
I appreciate that they have said you need to have evidence. There's
Yeah.
no way she can do that by making diaries, recording times, and that bit.
Do you know, I've done that, and South Essex Homes, they say they want pictures, videos, everything else to substantiate these
But then that's
things.
where you need to say to them again, go back to them and say, well, how do I get that evidence? Because you told me not to record, then you told me to get the evidence. That's what
Yeah.
you then go back to them
Yeah.
with your housing officer.
Yeah. I've
Ask
even,
them what you
I've even requested visit from my housing officer. She's supposed to have visited me 6 weeks ago. I'm still yet to have anything.
Unfortunately, you're just going to have to keep chasing it up. I know they're not they don't sort of hurry themselves, but
And,
you've got to think.
and I've even, I was even reasonable with the kids. I said, look, I know how frustrating it is. You want to be able to play. There's no ball game signs, that kind of thing. I've tried to work with them and said, look, I'm asking the community centre if there's any chance they can maybe go and use the community centre hall for maybe...
And yes, I have been asking the community centre, and that's also another reason why there's a petition to have a secluded area, or sectioned off area, for children to kick balls and stuff and not actually do people any damage.
an hour a night, like play softball in there, that kind of thing. Or to get what they've got over the Queensway estate, which is like a hard standing area, fenced off, away from the buildings, where they can kick balls and throw balls and everything
I
else.
appreciate what you're trying to do, but you're making this your own personal mission now, and it's gone beyond that now, because whatever the House Association are saying for you to do or not to do, it's now become a police matter. I think it's going to have to put in place where it's important to contact the children now, because the amount of times this has happened where you've posted and you've threatened and you've therefore
Can the
threatened.
children be asked to go and play in their back gardens?
Not by you anymore, no.
No, but by you guys.
No, we can't tell the children where to play. We ain't got the power to do that. We're not going to tell children where they can play or not.
Tell people how to live their daily.
So this Muppet, PC Burton, is basically saying that you can't tell children where to play, so children could come and play, kick balls and God knows what, do damage. But guess what, Janine? You're not allowed to do anything about it. It's one rule for one rule for another, and the buck stops somewhere along here. This guy's useless as a chocolate fireguard.
Are you trying to tell me that I have to literally avoid the kids, right? That's what you're saying. Basically,
Not what we're saying.
I have to do everything to avoid these kids. I can't even go outside of these kids outside. That's basically what it is, what you're saying.
You're not listening, okay? The parents are not happy.
I'm not happy with them.
No, I haven't finished. Let me finish, please. Let me finish my sentence.
Yeah.
Okay. The parents are not happy. You're not happy, okay? But we get your side.
Yeah.
On the parents' side, they don't appreciate their children being recorded by someone that they don't know.
But it's not
And
against
it's
the
not-
law, and they need to
But
learn that as
It's
well.
about courtesy, isn't it? And about having that, bearing that in mind. I don't know if your children on social media, I would not be happy with that.
It wouldn't,
okay?
to
But
be
we can't
honest,
go
it
around
wouldn't bother
saying-
me.
So we can't go around saying to people, your children need to stay in their garden. That's not our job as police. We don't do that.
Yeah.
We deal with criminal matters, not telling people where they can play and where they can't play. That's
Right.
up to us. In relation to all this situation,
Yeah.
all my colleague is saying is this solution now. This is where we're at.
Right.
This is what's going to happen because we can't have this anymore. Because
No.
you put yourself in trouble. So let's not speak to them anymore and let's find a way forward to how to deal with this in an appropriate way.
Well, my solicitor's going to be getting wind of this because
You are
this is
entitled to
not
your
on.
rights.
This is not on, you know. I've been reasonable with these kids. I've asked them several times.
You're not understanding your behaviour at all, are you? How their children, they're feeling intimidated, threatened by you approaching them and confronting them. They are children, okay?
Yeah, the children, I get that.
You're
Right?
not understanding your behaviour, though, are you? That's the issue we've got here.
I understand my behaviour perfectly. Going and asking them nicely not to do something.
You've been
Right.
asked them numerous times now to the point where you're constantly confronting them and our children. You're posting them online. You're posting pictures of them online. You think that's not going to stop, but that is harassment. That's harassment.
Confronting them and asking them nicely, don't kick your balls against this window or this wall. Kick your balls over on the grass.
See, I'm going to give you this.
No.
It's back to this. That's absolutely fine. But I'm going to read out what we're asking, what action is. It's not going to be an ask, it's what we're telling you to do now, okay?
Right?
So I'm going to read this out to you, okay? So, your antisocial behaviour is causing harassment, alarm, distress to children who walk past your flat at Brecon and play football in the area, as it results in them being upset and frightened to meet up in the area where they all live. The behaviour by which I'm referring to is as follows: using foul and language and intimidating behaviour towards children who walk past.
Foul language.
And intimidating behaviour towards children who walk past Brecon and or play games directly outside. Video of the children are posting said videos online without permission, causing the parents to be concerned for the safety of their own children. I spoke to you on the 15th of last month. I come to your flat and said, this needs to stop, you need to stop approaching children and confronting them. And I told you, if the behaviour doesn't stop, then obviously I'm going to be interacting with you again. I didn't want to get to this point, okay?
Yeah.
But that's the point we're at. Because of that action that's continued by yourself, I'm issuing this community protection warning. Okay? These are the conditions of this warning. You must comply with the following requirements, actions that are necessary to prevent the detrimental effect of your conduct is having on the quality of life of those in the locality from the area, continuing or recurring. Okay, you are not to contact, communicate, or approach any children or playing sports activities near to Brecon, Salisbury, Granby, South North Essex. You are not to use foul, abusive, or intimidating behaviour to any person in public. You are not to record children playing sports activities and post these recordings on social media or any other platform. Okay,
Can't even swear to my friend in public. That's basically what I'm saying. No use of any foul language towards anyone. So I can't even have a joking swear to my friend.
Technically, it's an offence to be swearing in public place. You've got section 4, section 4A.
Yeah, but if I'm having a joke with.
And yet, there you are, you're here swearing every day and the police don't do anything about it. Yet, people like me, who are the actual victims here, get treated like we're the criminals.
My friend, right,
that's different.
outside.
That's a different matter, isn't it?
If I'm having a joke with my friend outside and someone hears me say, jokingly off or something, you know, yeah, but if someone else hears that and they go reporting it.
Regardless, this is irrelevant. This is in relation to this.
You know what it's in relation to, Janine. We're discussing it, okay? So, and I'll present to you. This is what happens if you don't apply the conditions, okay? If you fail to do the action listed above within the timescales given, you may be then served with a community protection notice. This is what follows on from this. You then
Right.
CPN, okay? If you're issued with a community protection notice and fails to comply with requirements, you will commit an offence for which you are liable on summary conviction to a fine not exceeding £20,000, okay? If you then fail if you break these conditions, if this baby continues, if you keep confronting these children and they report.
That fine, by the way, £20,000, according to what it says on this notice, is applicable in the case of a body, so an organisation or another such body, not to the individual.
It's the police. Then becomes a CPN.
Right.
If you breach that CPN, you're liable to a £20,000 fine. If you then breach that CPN, then you're liable to a community protection order, which then goes to the judge and courts and see if they
Right.
it, okay?
Right.
So that's the escalation of offence. If it stops at this, and you stop confronting these children, you stop posting things online, if any issues to do with ball games, you need to understand,
Yeah.
you need to take that to South Essex. That is for them to deal with. Whatever they're telling you now to record the rest of it,
Yeah.
you need to ignore that because this is the police issue, okay? So that
Right.
this supersedes whatever they tell you in terms of recording children, which are not telling you anyway, so I've been told they're not.
They have.
Okay, well, that recently I've been told they're telling you the opposite, to stop video them.
they told me to like try and not video them, or you know, if that.
We're almost done.
Yeah, just tell them won't be long.
So this supersedes anything they're telling you, okay? You need to comply, but it's just a formal written police warning.
Right.
So that's where we're at, okay? So any issues you've got with the children, go to South Essex Homes. That's the only way to do it, okay? And it's for them, it's their problem. They're playing ball games, it's their problem. It's not your problem, essentially. Because it's their rules.
If they smash my window, it's going to be on CCTV now.
South Essex Homes that are
Yeah.
to solve that and fix that window. It's their property technically.
Yeah. But they've already said that if I didn't have any evidence of who might have smashed it, then it would be down to me to pay out for it. That's what they've said.
But then you need to address that separately. We can't let us foresee the future because we don't know that's going to happen. We can't assume that will happen.
I mean, I think you get where I'm coming from as well. The parents and the kids have got to do their bit as well.
But it's not for you to enforce that. That is not for you to enforce them doing their bit. That is for South Essex Homes and their no ball games rule. It's for them to enforce that rule. It's not for you to enforce it. It's not for you to make your personal mission and crusade to cross it. I get it's frustrating you. I get that.
It is.
It's not for you. If you do such that, it's not for you to enforce that issue and resolve it. It's for South Essex Homes to resolve it. It's not for you.
But South Essex Homes said that they're sort of limited to what they can do because these parents and the kids don't live in South Essex Homes with property.
Yeah.
They said they're limited to what they can do.
Well, because they're doing things away from South Essex Homes, then they're not doing that for you anyway. So if things happen in the no ball games area, then that's their vicinity. Then it's them to deal with.
Yeah.
But that's for them to deal with the case. All you can do is, like my colleague said, dates, times, tell them what's happening.
Yeah.
You are not allowed to confront those children and
And if I go outside and the children are out there and they start off on me, right, even just going outside putting my rubbish out, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah. If you're telling me that
because, you know, I'm going to be taking my body camera outside. Whatever happens, right?
If you take your body camera outside and you start recording, I suggest if you're seeing
it's going to be recording from the minute I leave my front door.
Then you're breaking your conditions if the children are there.
I'll try and not get the children on it, you know, just record the audio from the children.
As you are the person that's got the audio,
Yeah.
it's your responsibility to
Yeah.
make sure that those children are not in there.
I would,
It will be liable for
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
You're the one recording it.
Yeah.
Okay?
yeah, like I said, right,
if you're telling me in the moment that the children suddenly become aggressive towards you,
yes.
and you start to take that on as a form of like, you know, for your own.
If they,
that will be looked at, and if you see that you're engaging, then you are once breaking your conditions here.
Yeah, but like I said, right, if I go outside to put my rubbish out, or go over to my garage, and whatever else, you know, like the body camera will be on from the minute I leave my front door. You know, and it'll be on until I get back inside my front door.
Well, I suggest if you see the children, you turn it off then, because if you have to argue with you walk past the children, you're breaching the conditions whilst it's spread out to you.
If I see the children, then I'll just put it like on pause for a minute or so, you know. But if I don't see them, because you know I might go outside and I might not be.
Don't know why I said I'd do that, because that ain't even possible. Because, you know, if the children are out the back, like out by the back door, and I go outside and I don't see them, then they're going to get caught regardless. End of. And yeah, I won't be posting them on anything unless they or their parents start on me first. Can't say any fairer than that, can I? Come on. There's got to be some give or take here.
I might not be looking, they might be round the side hiding somewhere. I don't know. You know, like I said, I can't see the back door from my window, and I have to go out the back door to put my rubbish out. And if they're there by the back door, there's not a lot I can do about it. Is there?
I think these conditions are quite clear.
Yeah.
So like I said, the escalation when it comes to notices and orders and stuff.
Yeah.
You get something fines, potentially arrest, all sorts of things can go on, but it doesn't need to happen. I think you know what you need to do in terms of any future incidents in terms of them playing ball.
Yeah.
That is not your problem to issue or an individual matter. That's for you to report that. So that is society, that is their issue.
What about getting I mean, it's not just me that's fed up with it. There's other residents as well. You know, and we're all trying to collectively get together so the children have got an area away from the buildings to play.
That's not for you. That's not for you to be quite blunt. That's not for you to even. You shouldn't even be. I see what you're trying to do, but that's not for you to do. That's not your problem, not your issue.
We're trying to campaign and petition
You need
for
to try.
children's playground area there.
That's not going to stop them playing ball in the area, and it might be necessarily.
It will, because like if it's a fenced off hard standing, you know, and they've got goalposts and everything there set up properly, then they'll probably go in there and play.
You can't say, well, okay, you don't, that's going to work. I would suggest you...
It worked with Queensway, and I was instrumental in helping the residents, kids, Queensway get that. I don't see why it wouldn't work.
What I would suggest for you is any sort of involvement with those children on any level or any aspect you avoid. And if that includes staying out that conversation with them, the kids getting a player, I would just avoid that. I'll just have nothing to do with it, like I've told you. This is yours now.
Yeah.
Is there any, if you want to read it again now, so before we leave, you understand?
Do my insulin injections. Just let me know if
Alexa, stop. Sorry about that.
Planning, what exactly what we're requiring. It's not, it's what I'm asking for, it's becoming more. That's what you have to do.
Yeah, that's fine.
And like my colleague said, you may see this as you've been told, this is the...
It does feel like it, to be honest. Yes, it does.
It is getting certainly, I'm not going to write that certainly you, but at the same time,
Yeah.
this is to stop anything getting worse, escalating, stop any more contact, because you, when
Yeah.
you engage with them, that puts you in a situation where you can be accused of this or that. That avoids
Yeah.
that situation.
Yeah. But I also want, if I walk down Salisbury Avenue, or ride down Salisbury Avenue on my scooter, I don't want the mothers coming anywhere near me, whatsoever. They've got to, like, set that I can go up and down the road as much as I want, 10 times a day if I want to. They can't do nothing about it.
Okay, but well,
Yeah.
if the mother's saying to me, obviously you will go this like the story, but if the mother's saying to me that you're using foul language towards them, and they're recording of that, you are breaking condition on it because it says use foul language against intimidating people. If they get intimidated or you're using foul language against them, and I'll set the recording of that, and you do that. I'm not saying that's what they say.
Yeah.
Then you are breaching those
But
conditions.
again, when I'm out in the street, like I said, that body camera, if I'm out in the street, that body camera, Janine's sworn at us when she walked past our house or something, come to me, ask me for my side of the evidence, and if I swore, and if I swore, I would hold my hands up and say, yeah, I might have said something, you know, but it wasn't aimed at anybody in particular.
Of course, we'll deal with that instance if
Yeah.
but what I was just to you, if you're driving up down the street, if you see the children or children's mothers turn the camera off, it's going to aggravate them, it's going to cause a reaction. They don't want to be filmed. Okay, people have a right to get a reaction to not filmed.
Yeah, but it's not illegal to film in public,
It's
is
now
it?
the conditions, I just said to you what you cannot do.
Yeah, you said I can't contact, communicate or approach or record the children and post the recordings on social media. Yeah. But,
So I'll
like,
just don't do that, don't do
you know.
people post, don't do any recordings of anyone connected to these incidents and put it on your social media now. Like I said to you last time, it needs to stop and you've done it again. Do not put postings on social media, do not record the children or their mum and put it on your social media. It's quite a simple thing to follow. I'm not trying to say it, it's quite simple, it's what you need to do now.
yeah, like I said, you know, like, if the parents come at me again for whatever reason,
That's for you to report time, for you to deal with
Yeah.
the incident. But
Yeah.
Just do our best to stick to those conditions because
Yeah.
that's how you need to take care of you anyway. So,
okay, yeah.
Yes, I'd have to keep speaking to you because it's just, you know.
No, exactly. I mean, I'm pretty cheesed off with it, to be honest. And all I want is just to, like, live my life, but not have kids banging their balls against my windows.
You cannot stop
Against the
that.
walls.
That's not for you to stop. You cannot stop that.
Because they're not the ones that have to wash my windows. I have to wash my windows as well. You know, I don't want to be washing muddy ball marks all the time.
I'm still not quite sure you understand that. It's not for you to stop them playing football. Okay,
Yeah, I can't stop them playing.
See, I even say here, I can't stop them playing football, but I want them to stop making muddy ball marks on my windows, which there are plenty of at the moment. And I have a right to be able to see out my windows without muddy, disgusting ball marks, and it's And South Essex Homes only wash these windows. I say wash. Throw more dirty water over the windows, more like it, once every 6 months. Because the way they do it is they start at the top when they wash these windows. By the time they get down to me, on ground floor, forget it. Might as well just do it myself, which is what I have been doing. And I shouldn't have to be doing that. I'm a disabled person, for goodness sake, and I'm being treated like I'm the one in the wrong. And I'm not.
But surely, like, you know, there comes a time where...
It's not for you, Jeanette. I've said
Yeah.
many times to you, I've repeated myself a long time, it is for South Essex Homes to deal with that situation, that incident. It's not for you to confront the children about.
So, peeps, there you have it. Police will always take the side they choose. And then they say, oh, because there's kids involved, they've got to take the parents' side, when the parents are the ones that are actually instigating the bad behaviour. The parents are telling them to come kick their balls here. They know they're not allowed to. They know there's no ball games signs everywhere. And do you know what? No more Mrs. Nice Guy now. They can go and shove the idea of having a nice, safe play area. Stuff them. They smash my windows. I'll be suing them, that's for sure. But that's all, folks. Thank you.